Let's ride together, we can take the world now. Let's move together, we can spread the world now. Take you all over the globe and the end now. Aye, aye, aye. Together we can grow, we can climb the ladder. Together we can build, we be strong forever. Together we can fly, battle is over. Aye, aye. We jump and jump, Lani. Hakuna Matata, we celebrated. No worries forever.
Nigeria, being in the coastal areas, is a center for tourism due to the beaches, historical monuments, tropical forests, ancient sites, arts and events due to diverse ethnic groups in Nigeria. Looking into the history of tourism in Nigeria, one could cite Ekiti State, Nigeria, as one of the cities with rich tourist centers. And in our quest, we made our way to Ikogosi Warm Springs. The Ekiti Tourism Corridor lies a warm spring. The vegetation at the spring, which is highly thick forest with natural and rich vegetation that is closely maintained and protected from arbitrary deforestation.
Located in Ekiti West Local Government Area of Ekiti State, Nigeria, the Ikogosi Warm Spring that has one rock that emits both cold and warm water at the same time has so many myths behind it. But let us find out today exactly the real myth behind the Ikogosi Warm Spring. Welcome to today's episode of A Day in Your Neighborhood. My name is Choma Chukwuduma. Let us find out.
Let's ride together, we can take the world now. Let's move together, we can spread the world now. Take you all over the globe and the end now. Aye, aye, aye. Together we can grow, we can climb the ladder. Together we can build, we be strong forever. Together we can fly, the battle is over. Aye.
My name is Choma.
I'm a guide daughter with the tour guide of
Okay, so you'll be guiding me throughout here in Ikogosi Warm Spring.
Yeah, I'm the tour guide. So there was a little story behind this place. You know, in those days, we Yoruba, we believe that we hate for Ilefe. But before that, there was a man that developed this place. The name of that man is Reverend Maggie. Reverend Maggie.
Reverend Maggie.
Yes, all the way from South Africa. He's a missionary reverend at Baptist Church. So when the man got to this place, he wanted to go to the source of the water, but the community does not allow him to enter to the place. So they now let him know that water that they are worshiping it.
Worshipping the water.
Yes. So they now allow the man to enter. So after some days, the man still came back. So he now enter. Now take out of the water and now go to the community. Now be telling them that this is the water. But you people say that I should not enter here, but this is the water now. They now allow the man to come in. So they now let him know that you can do or not do whatever you want to do here, that you are free. Even at the end of the day, they give the man chief, the one of the elderly people, is the chief in the town. So they are giving Akore Wolu of Ikogosi land. That was 1953 when the man came to this place. So he is the one that developed this place. So after that, when it is 1963, government took this place from him. So, but before that, he built out of 91 rooms we have there. The man built 45 rooms.
Okay, so we have 91 rooms.
We are presently now, we have 91 rooms.
45 was built
by Reverend Maggie.
Reverend Maggie.
With the zoo, this is the zoo area.
Okay, this side.
This side this is the zoo area. There is a zoo here before.
Okay.
And it's the man that built it. So
But the
this
zoo no longer exists.
no longer exists due to the lack of maintenance.
Maintenance.
So all the animals died.
They died.
Yes.
Okay. I've heard so many stories about the spring.
Okay.
And how the spring was a king who had 2 wives.
There is a little story behind this place.
Yes.
Yes. So you know, in those days, we Yoruba, we believe that we hate from Ile-Ife.
Ile-Ife.
Yes. So there is a particular man. Even this place is the part of the zoo.
Okay, all this
place, yes.
Where the animals were staying.
Yes. So there is a man that came from all the way from Ile-Ife. The name of that man is Olosun. Yes, the man wanted to reside here. He now stayed at the car park. After some days, he now discovered that there is a breeze that's coming out from this side, this place that we are going
now.
Yes, there is a breeze that's coming out from that place to the parking side. Yes. So now the breeze was so hot. So one day the man stood up, he traced the breeze down to where we are going to. When he get to the place, he discovered the 2 waters, warm and cold water. So he drank out of the 2 water. Later the man now be scared that why this one warm and why this one cold. So he now decided one day, he stood up and he now went back to Ile-Ife to go and construct from Ifa priest. You know, in those days, Ifa is just something like, if they use it for consultation. Yeah. So he now go back to Ile-Ife to ask Ifa now let him know that there is a particular man that living in that place, the place that we are going to.
Okay.
Yeah. And the name of that man is Ogogo. Yes. The man have 2 wives. The name of 2 wives is Awo and Awele. Awo and Awele. Awo is a senior wife, Awele is the junior wife, and also Awo is hot-tempered woman, while Awele is easygoing woman. So after one day, their husband, that Ogongo, is a Pawan tapper and also a hunter. So one day, the man went for hunting. On his way coming back home, he met his 2 wives, started fighting. From there, they now turned to water. The hot woman turned to hot water, while the easy-going woman turned to cold water. But after when the husband came, he tried all his best to change them to make them become human beings. But the man, he couldn't. So he now decided to turn to mountain.
So he used the mountain.
Yeah, the husband. So he turned to the mountain. He used the mountain to protect the 2 wives.
Okay, so he became the mountain where the water is coming out from.
Yes, coming out from
protect
the 2 wives, the 2 waters.
So how is that protection?
You know, later when the man turned to the mountain to protect them, the water now is coming out through the mountain. Through the.
So we are going to where it is. Yeah, I will see where it's coming out from.
You see, I'll show you everything.
Okay.
So after that, when science people came, they now let us know that it's not possible for human beings to turn to water and to turn to mountain. They now let us know that it's the result of a volcanic eruption.
The scientist tells us that it's not possible for a human being to turn into a water and mountain.
Or cold water.
So they say it's because of volcanic
eruption.
Okay.
And also they still let us know that it's the sort of molten magma.
Molten magma.
Yeah. So after that, when the science people left, some people still came. They let us know that it's not possible for human being to turn to mountain, and there's nothing like molten magma or volcanic eruption. So they now let us know that is the nature that given to mankind, that is the God that created everything.
So you are saying that now there is no such thing as because it's volcanic eruption, but God that has put that here in Ekiti State. So this has to do with the nature, what God has created, the awesome wonder of God. Amazing.
So it now depends on which one you want to believe among the 3. Maybe it's the traditional.
But what do you believe?
I believe everything. It depends. So I believe everything. So it now depends on you.
I think this has to do with, and from where we've been working from, all I can see is the beauty of God's creation. It has nothing to do with, I don't believe that someone can turn into water and mountain. Okay, so go ahead with the history.
So according to the scientists, and they let us know that the warm water is therapeutic. So it's medicinal. It's curing pimples, rheumatism, pimples, skin disease. You know, even in this village, in this town, in this community, they believe in it.
Okay.
Some people used to come down to this place and take the water. They take it home. They use it for one of two things. We are going to the source of the warm water now, but we are still coming back to the
source of the
meeting point.
So we are going to the source of the cold.
You can see the water now. Every water here is warm water.
So
even that one, you can touch it. You can touch it.
Do I have to go there to touch it?
If you want to, but let's go up. Let's go up.
Okay, I can touch it.
Later you can do that. So the temperature of the warm water at the source is 38 degrees centigrade. So while at the meeting point is 35 degrees centigrade.
Why is that?
As at the temperature of the warm water at the meeting point is 35 degrees centigrade, but at the source is 38 degrees
Why
centigrade.
Do you have that difference?
You know, the water have already traveled from long distance down to the meeting point.
Okay.
So that you know, air will be blowing it here and there. So that is why the temperature is reduced. And during the rainy season, steam used to coming out through the warm water. And the more the rain, the more the influence of the hotness will be increased.
So in rainy season it becomes
Hotter than normal.
In dry season.
Yes. This is just the demarcation. All this water now is warm water. From that side to that side is the main source of the water. So we can see that we are on top of the rock now. So according to the story I told you the other time, this first woman is the one that turned to the cold water.
So
this is our.
This is our.
This is Awele, the hot woman, the hot temper woman, and this is their husband, the hunter, the palm wine tapper, guide. So if you look at this place now very well, you see that the water is coming out from the edge of these walls. So you understand? To that side, even here, come to this side. This place is different to others. The water is bubbling here. Back of this place, there is no water there. This is the source. Source of the warm water. Yes.
Okay. So why do you have that place bubbling?
I don't know that.
You don't know that's another wonder.
That is normal. That's wonder. This is our wedding.
Our expecting water.
Yes.
Like she's fetching
yes.
Water.
Why our wedding is carry water for it.
Okay.
So you know, in those days, they believe that they are maybe not more than whatever. Those two women. So that is why they use the water for praying and water. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Bend down and touch it gently. The place is sleepy, so it's sleepy. Okay, just touch it, and if you don't mind, you can drink it. You can drink it. The pH of that water is 6.7, so the water is pure.
Okay, so I can have it.
You can take it. You don't mind. Drink it. It's normal.
It looks like water is warm right now. Oh, wow, this is amazing. I've never seen anything like this before.
Okay.
Wow. So I see the difference between the centigrade, like you said.
Okay. this is another meeting point here, but this is the channel of the cold water. This one is purely cold, while this one is lightly warm. You can test it, just go inside.
Okay, but this cold water, where does it come from?
It's coming from 600 meters away.
Oh, so you can only show us the channel.
The channel, but you can't reach the source.
But do I get to put my hand inside?
No problem, no problem. Gently, just gently.
Wow, this is really cold.
Touch her.
Okay.
Gently.
This
No,
is slightly warm. This cold.
touch it here. Yes. And if you are not careful, you won't get the correct answer.
Yes, this is slightly.
Go back to this place.
Okay. This is not that cold.
This is lightly warm, while this one is pure cold, like deep freezer water.
Yeah, this is like a very like water that you have in your fridge.
Yeah.
It's more cold than others.
Yes.
Wow. So this very cold water, this channel, it comes from 600 meters away.
Away, yes.
So this is a meeting point.
This is another meeting point, and we are going to the main meeting point.
This is the smaller meeting
Yes,
point.
yes.
The warm and the cold.
From the light warm and the pure cold.
So lukewarm and pure cold.
Yes.
So we're going to the main meeting point.
Yes.
Alright, so I need to take myself here
This way to the
to the larger meeting point.
yeah. This is cold water and this is the warm water. This is the meeting
So
point.
this is the main meeting point.
Main
That place
meeting
we saw earlier was the smaller meeting point.
smaller meeting
So
point.
this is the real
This is the
meeting
very
point.
meeting point, I wish everybody know as meeting
Meeting point.
I just use that one for another example for
Example.
you. Yes.
So if I put my hand inside this,
if you put, even if you don't mind, you can remove your shoes and fold your trousers and walk inside. If you look at these two trees, this is a palm wine tree and this is timber tree, and that is timber tree. Yeah, the two of them, they share the same source. The two of them, they share the same source, the same root at the meeting point area. And if you look at the body very well, you will see that this one represents the cold water, while this one represents this. And if you look at the inner part of the both water very well, you will see it that they look alike.
yeah, this looks like
Look at the inner part very well.
this looks like this.
Like this. This one water look like the tree, while the cold one, the inner part look like the palm wine. Yes.
Okay, some water looks like the
timber tree.
timber tree.
Yes.
While the cold water
Look like
looks
the
like the
palm
palm
wine tree. Yeah.
Okay, so you said I can see that they share the same
The
source.
same source
They've been here for how long?
for donkey years
So it wasn't planted by anybody.
at all.
So we met this
We
year.
met it here like this.
Wow. And so you said it signifies what exactly?
Unity symbol.
It's a unity symbol.
But in biology they call it symbiotic.
Symbiotic.
Yes.
Okay.
Even here also the meeting point, the warm and cold water, we call it meeting point here, and also we call it unity symbol. But in geography they call it confluence.
Conference. Let's have a feel of the meeting points.
Okay,
Between
let's
the
go.
poles.
Let's go.
I guess so.
Yes, you can stand there. But the best way, why can't you remove your shoes and walk? Yes, that's the best way. That's the best way. Fold your trouser. Just come to this side. Come and pass through here. Yes.
Okay, I have to walk.
Yes, pass through here. Gently, don't rush. Don't rush, gently,
Oh, this place is hot.
gently.
Oh,
Yeah, just move like this. Go to that side. Go to that side. Come like this now. That's all.
Weird. My leg is...
Gently, gently.
Wow. Okay, then
Wait. You get the meeting point around there.
Yes.
Do you get it? You get the warm accord.
This side of my leg is warm.
Warm. Why
my
this one?
feet towards my toes
It's
is very
cold. Yeah, move front. Gently,
Okay,
don't rush.
cold zone. This is very cold.
Cold, yeah, you got it.
Wow. Wow.
You can still move on. How does the water?
Now this is really cold.
It's really cold, just like the freezer
like cold.
water. Yeah. Got it.
Wow. This is amazing. Wow.
So the two water meet here. Later they still separate, but at the under zone they now join together. Under that
Under
the walkway they now join together.
With the story that you told me, between the two wives, always fighting.
Yeah.
Now that there is this meeting point, have they made peace?
Yeah, this is the where that they made the peace.
Okay, so
later,
their husband made them make peace.
peace. Yeah.
This is amazing. Wow.
We spoke to some tourists who shared their experiences.
Right from childhood, I've heard about Ikogosi as a tourist center. So today I just decided that okay, I should go off work, then I can just come around to see what's up. I can as well see from the other entrance where the cold and the warm water are both meeting together. So,
Okay, so now that you've seen cold and warm meat, what do you make of it? Because history says it's two people who turned into this water. Do you think it's true, or this has to do with the beauty of God's work?
I see it as the beauty of God's work. That's it.
So you don't believe in it?
And history.
I've been told about this place years ago, but I'm happy I'm able to be here this morning. So I was told there's a missing point of hot and cold water. So I've been able to witness it.
Okay, so Dayo, you put your leg in the cold and warm water.
Yes.
What do you feel like? How does it feel?
Nice. Warm water is the first wife and the cold water is the second wife.
Okay. Of the farmer that had this place. So when you put your leg, did you feel anything?
Yes.
What did you feel?
It was really nice.
It was really nice. So you like to come back again and again?
Yes.
What's your experience when you put your leg in the water?
I feel cold and hot.
I've been here maybe when I was in primary school. So, but the children have been saying they want to come. More especially, she read the story about the farmer that has two wives with the hot and cold water. So we made it like, let's just find a day to come. And I'm sure they all had a good, nice experience. I had a nice experience. I mean, the hot water is very cold. Walking through it to the cold one, extremely cold, is it's something that one should encourage children and people to come and see. It's a nice story. Whoever comes here and says there is no God, I don't know what, because if hot water is coming from a rock and the extremely cold one is coming from a rock, then God is great.
Another unique quality of the Ikogosi warm spring is its acclaimed curative power. It is widely believed to have some kind of therapeutic effect which relieves body aches and all sorts of ailments. A lot of tourists visiting the place take advantage of the large warm water swimming pool provided for this purpose and other recreational needs. What is mysterious about the Ikogosi warm spring is the fact that flowing side by side, the warm spring is another spring, a cold one. According to experts, it is a geological wonder to have such occurrence out of the same rock formation, and this Ekiti flagship tourist destination is said to be the only one of its kind discovered anywhere in the world.
Standing at the meeting point of the cold and warm springs in Ikogosi Warm Spring is really mind-blowing. The Yoruba people believe that this warm and cold spring were a hunter's wife who turned into the water, the cold and the warm water. And the scientists say this is as a result of a volcanic eruption. But I can only tell you that this is the wonder and beauty of God. Only God can put this in this place. And I hope you had a nice time with me today in Ikogosi Warm Spring. Thank you for watching.